No sound. I'm sorry. I forgot to turn the microphone on. uh, as usual. I'm so sorry. But what I was saying was, welcome to the live stream. This is where I edit your pictures. You know, you send your pictures in, I edit them, and I also put a link out for my pictures that you guys can edit and send back to me. And I'm basically here just to have some fun looking at everyone's pictures, and I try to give you a little different perspective how I see things, because I edit these the way I would edit my own pictures. So what I might come up with might be very different than what you were thinking, because people, you know, I crop a lot of pictures, and I always have a hard time sending out images that you guys can edit one of mine, because they're already cropped in pretty tight. I'm usually very tight with my shots. So it's hard to find one that has a little bit of wiggle room on the cropping, and is also interesting at the same time. But still, okay. Let's see what we got today. We got lots of really cool images today. Looks like some landscapes, some portraits, and we got a food shot here from Dawood. The cropper. Yeah, I know. Oh, you're on time. I was kind of on time today. I'm always a few minutes late because there's no sound. So technically that's not really being here if there's no sound, right? uh yeah, I've already downloaded the pictures today, Levante. So you'll have to maybe for next time for Thursday's stream. And if there's time, because I have to go to a photo job today, so I won't be able to stay indefinitely. Normally with photo edits, I just stay as long as it takes, but today I have to kind of, I should rush through them a little faster anyway, because I take a long time with the edits sometimes. You know how it is, right? You can spend a long time editing one picture. But let's see what we have here. The photo is already too good to do any heavy editing, so I added mostly the standard push-pulls. Yeah. Yeah, after I submitted it, I was thinking, you know, this picture's already kind of cropped and has good exposure. But I don't know, maybe there'll be lots of interesting things. I mean, I skimmed a few just before I started the stream, and they look pretty cool. Yeah, I just started doing photo editing on the streams, on the morning streams. Because, you know, I like doing them, and it's good practice for me, right? And hopefully you guys pick up a few ideas. Let's see, Dawood here, we have a looks like another bridge camera, DMC G81. I'm just curious what this is. Let's take a quick look. DMC G81. Yeah, it's a little bridge oh no. Here we go. Panasonic DMC G81. What is that? The Micro Four Thirds camera. Interesting. Okay. So why is there no EXIF data? Oh, 25mm f1.7, ISO 320. It's all there. God, it's still early for me. So, uh, let's see. All right, it's a little bit soft. So we can go a couple of ways with this Dawood. I would say we can go a little bit softer. And there's really only one color here, brown. There's just some brown and white, a little bit of dark brown here with some reds. I wonder if I can, and is this a mirror image? No, this is just two drinks. Okay. I'm thinking, let me try partial color just to see what that looks like. We'll go with this one. And yeah, there's I'm not crazy about the red showing up back here. It'd have been nice if I could have kept that out. Not quite. Um, all right, so forget partial color. The other thought I had was like a soft focus. Where is that? Here. Um, doesn't really go with the drink though. I like how it looks, but it doesn't really match the mood of having this milkshake or whatever this is. Let me just work on the crop first because I don't like how this plate is cut off here. If it cut off just the silver part, that would be better, but it's cut off a little bit of the bottom of the glass too. I'm thinking just get rid of everything because there's nothing down there, right? Just a little bit of the bottom of the glass. Maybe something like this. Even tighter. We don't need to see the whole heart shape. The tip of the straw is blurry. Let me back off a little bit. We'll keep the heart shape in. I just don't like this frame or whatever this is behind it. Okay. And let's see if we can fix some of the colors. Let me just, I always like to use pop art just to see where the colors are. So it's still, yeah, just these reds and browns. A little bit of yellow here. This is interesting. So, oh, thank you, nature. Let's see if we can get a little more contrast in it with the haze. We'll do a little bit more on the tone curve, just to give it some punch. Right about there. To add a little brightness back, and then we're going to cool the picture off. It's just a tad too warm, I think. And let's straighten it a little bit. And add some vignette. A little bit cooler. Let me work on the gradation a little bit. It's a little bit too dark here. Yeah, that's better. But just a tad more. Try 40. Okay. And I like the yellows. Let me see what that does. Ooh. How about we subtract yellows? Maybe it's right about there. Let's make the straw a bit brighter. Okay, I think I think this is it. So let's do a before and after. Yeah, I think that looks pretty good. I mean, it's probably not truly representative of the colors there, but just to make the colors a little more contrast, because they're just when I talk about contrast, usually I'm talking about blacks and whites, right? The brightness and darkness, but in this image the contrast wasn't very good between the table and the drink and everything around it, right? Everything was just this brown. So I wanted to increase the contrast of the colors themselves, and I think that's the main difference between these two, other than the crop. But I think that's a much nicer image now. All right, thanks Dawit for sending that in. Let's see what else we got. Thank you, Nature. Thank you, Trupan. Tirupan. Oh, we have a nice BMW here in this beautiful stone house. This is like the back of the house where people pull in, right? So hold on a second. I just realized you're not seeing the whole thing. Let me see what happens. There we go. A little bit cut off at the bottom. Okay. And my green screen there. Perfect. Let's see, we got a power line. I like the way this tree is hanging off. And this road leading up to the car. I like the house. It balances with this tree nicely. This is a tough call. There's a lot of mixed composition here. Maybe. Gosh, this is so nice. Nice and sharp. I bet. See what the EXIF is here. 12 to 45 f4. Oh, nice. EM1 Mark II, f5.6, ISO 200, 1/400th of a second. So perfect. Perfect exposure. It's just there's about 2 or 3 different kinds of compositions in this one image. I mean, I'm gonna see if I can save this road a little bit. Let me see what that looks like. No. What if I keep this tree framing the beamer? Right there. Eh. That's a little better. It's a little bit tight here with the one corner. Let me add a little bit here. We'll go right to here. My challenge here, there's just too many angles mixing in with this car. I hate cutting off this window. Give it a little headroom. The building's more interesting than the car. That's true. That's true, but I don't see really much here either. Because the problem here is if I take the car out, I don't like these windows, or I don't like the roof line this way. Unless I go tall. Let me try something taller. Yeah, see, now the car is back into the picture here. That's the problem. And just the window, huh? I don't think the window by itself is enough. Let me try. Let me try this. This might work. I just hate getting these corners in like this. I don't like this space up in these two corners. And I think I like my original composition with the car in it. Because this would have to be a black and white. There's just not enough differences in the colors. I don't know. What about a wide angle? Yeah, I was thinking like doing 16 by 9 coming down like this. But then I don't got enough. I run into this. Well, maybe this will work. I think, yeah, I think nature, I think this might work. Now we have some colors back, right? Because of the tree and the greens. Is it enough though? Hmm. Let me just see where they're at. Like I said, I use pop art filter just to really get a feel for where all the colors are. I don't think these are going to work. I think the black and white is still the way to go. I mean, these are blurry anyway, so let me go with my original feeling here. We'll go black and white. Just do a little bit here. Okay. That render had some vignette. Yeah, a little bit of a green filter maybe. Yeah, that makes sense to bring out these leaves. Maybe monotone will pop out the leaves in green. Oh, you're talking about partial color. There's not enough of it here though. Let me look at the colors again. There's some green here. Yeah, the green, there's just not enough of it. So I think monotone is still the way to go. Just do a light brush right here. Maybe go on this side. Okay. And anything else I can do here? What's our gradation set to? Normal, that's fine. Oh, hey, John. There's a quick snap on the way back from a photo shoot. Managed to get the shot straight. Yeah, it is straight. I didn't have to correct anything there, did I? Yeah, now the building kind of matches the car, right? The angle is just slightly off, and it's this rock here that's messing me up. But I think that's it. We'll call it. Uh, so there's a before and after. If there were more color, because this green and brown just is not working for me. What is it with the brown? This is the second brown picture in a row. I need a little bit more pop on the headlights, so let me fix the curve a little bit. Okay, now I'm done. Final answer. Make a little gradation here so we can see this door. Gosh, when you blow it up, it's different. Let me try an auto gradation and see if I can get this door back in. Okay, now I can pull this off. All right, now that's the final answer. Just wanted to see a little more of the door on this side. Gosh, this monitor is nicer than this one. Well, anyway, okay, let's move on. Nice shot, John. Let's see what we got here. Nice portrait. What's this tattoo? I wonder. A leaf or something. Okay. Ah, nailed the focus on the eye here. Good job. Oh, she got a nose piercing. That's the crop right there. I think that's it. God, this is so sharp. What is this? Sony 7R with the 85 f1.8. Yeah, this is a killer combination here. Because I think the 7Rs, they're the 36 megapixel or 40 something megapixel. That's why I can crop in so much. Yeah, that's where I'm gonna go. Since it's a JPEG, I don't have a lot of I don't have a lot of wiggle room. I'm killing it. I shouldn't crop in this much. I can't help it though. But I like, God, this is a beautiful girl here. I really like her lips and her nose ring. Something in this range. Let me do a square crop. A little bit tighter. I wish her arm wasn't here. And we'll do a number 2 and see if we can bring out the reds. Oops, this way. Dang it, not enough red in there. What if we go extreme partial? Nope. Just not enough red. Okay. So let's do it this way. Let's warm it up a tiny bit. And maybe one more notch. Ooh, I brought out the red in her skin too much. So let me pull this back. And light vignette. If this girl sees this picture, she's gonna kill me because you know you see all the little pores and everything. Man, I don't know. I might have overdone it on the crop. Let me work with the tone curve. Right there. Let me soften this up a little bit too hard, too punchy, too much bite. All right. The soft focus just made it a little bit too bright. Hi, Brian. How are you? Lysippus, good to see you. Yeah, the soft focus, maybe. All right, that's about 90% there. I wish the reds were popping again, though. Let me try that. Okay, just one off. All right, I think that works. Let's see. Totally different than what we started with, right? But I said all kinds of things. Like this part of the ear is pierced instead of the other part. And we got some hardcore eyeliner going on, or whatever girls call that part of the makeup. But I think for this shot, if you had a reflector to bring a little more light to the front, I could probably use the whole thing. But it feels like the lighting's not quite perfect on this portrait. You need like a reflector to kind of bring some light back onto her. But that said, I thought the most interesting part was just this right here, the nose piercing, and she has really beautiful lips, right? And then of course, like, an editor would go in and fix all the little imperfections here in the skin. They have AI that does that now, but I like that. Um, I think this works for me. See, I don't have any other. What's monochrome look like? Probably look like crap in black and white. That kind of works too. That gets rid of my red blotchiness problem, actually. Something like that, it's not too bad. All right, let's move on. But yeah, really, really good shot, Vaughn. But I feel like the whatchamacallit, just the lighting on the subject overall was a little bit weak on this side. Okay, let's move on. Oh, this is nice. This is a render issue, but okay. Going on back here. It's a shopping street here. The water tower. Ooh, a little bit of softness here. Let's see what the I like the colors back here on these little paddle boats or whatever they are. Jet skis. Jeez, okay. Man, this looks like a fun place to visit. There's a little bit of skewing error there too. Let's see what this is. Good morning, Brian. 14 to 42 easy lens on the Pen PL9. Oh, Colin, how are you? We just had an email or something I sent to you. I can't remember what it was. You were asking me something. Hopefully I answered your question, Colin. Colin emailed me last night or this morning or something. I think I was asking him to send a picture in because... Let's see. So I see what you're doing. You're going for this I mean, it's really different, right? When you have this really fun place that you'd love to go to, and then you take a picture of it, you want to have fun. You feel like it's going to be a good picture because the place itself is really fun. But this picture really, it's not. It's got like a lot of elements here. We have this foreground element here. Then we have all this water and then beautiful sky. So the exposure is perfect, really. But there's too many elements. I'm thinking right in here, because this foreground is blurry anyway. It's not adding any. Usually when you have a foreground, you want it to be sharp also. Yeah, Brian, you can yeah, I'm gonna try and do it every Tuesday now. This timing works for me too. So what was I talking about? Yeah, so the foreground's blurry, so I can't really use that. So I need to crop the heck out of it again. But this is the fun part of town right here. Just right in here. And It's a little bit of skewing though. I need to fix that. Let me see, is this a raw? Let me see. Let me check that. Check that, check that. Hopefully that fixes some, because this is all full on Olympus stuff. We should be able to get a lot of the corrections done automatically. That helped. There's still some there though. Turn this off. Add that. And let's do a manual. Yeah, I'm not sure about the water tower either. Let me just squeeze this in a bit. All right, that's not bad. I don't want to do too much because the pictures start to get a little bit... Yeah, that's a little straighter. I might have to do some more. But yeah, this crop, I'm not sure about either, but I like the boats over here. Actually, the boats are what I'm trying to focus on. Or the jet skis, I should say. Because all this over here... Maybe I can go a little bit wider crop. Yeah, this works. Okay. And then just an instant film. Super wide. Oh. No, I wouldn't do super wide. Yeah, I didn't like that either. Let me... see, I might have to work with it manually. We have natural. Let's fix the gradation because I want to bring the shadows up in here. And pull the highlights a tiny bit. Well, let me do the haze first. I'm trying to save some of these clouds. I think a little tighter. Let's try 16 by 9. Okay, that's almost the same thing, but a little tighter. And this water. I just wish this water wasn't so harsh. Oof, that looks like crap. Let me try a vintage. I'm just trying to find a fun filter for this place because this looks like a really fun place to go to. I don't see any. None of these filters make it fun. It just makes it look very drab. I think this is it. This is all I can think of composition wise. And then just a tiny bit more bite there in the sharpness. Tiny bit more on the contrast. Saturation. And let's pull the skies in just a little bit. And then warm it up a tiny bit. Try 6000K. E. Tiny bit more saturated. Okay, I think that's it. So we'll do a quick before and after. I think that's all right. We were able to save some of the detail in the clouds, bring up the shadows a little using gradation. And yeah, but this is another picture that just has so many elements. I would have focused in on the boats here. Like maybe a square crop right there. Dang it. But there's just there's just not enough detail left when I crop in that tight. Like right here. I like this too. But you know, these pancake lenses, they skew or distort a little bit on the corners, so that's why I can't really use this corner. But this would have been a more interesting crop overall, but because of the pancake lens, it's skewing. So I feel like this is the crop to go with. All right, let's move on to the next one. But yeah, thanks, Colin. Thanks for sending that in. Hopefully you got a couple ideas from that. Wow, look at this. This is amazing. I like this road. And this sky is amazing. Oh, God, there's so many beautiful things in this picture. I wonder... It's almost already composed really well. I'd like to get... Yeah, this is really amazing, right? Let's see. Probably use Live Composite or something. EM10 Mark II with a 14-42 easy lens. So same lens again, the little pancake lens. ISO 200, 2.5 seconds. Yeah, so I'm pretty sure this was a live comp. Sometimes it'll tell me if I hover over this, but I'm not seeing it. Okay. Manual exposure. Oh, maybe not. Maybe it's just a regular shot. But okay, let's see what we can do with this. I'm thinking, man, that's tight though. The clouds are, well, I like, God, I like the clouds. Let me see what that does. But now it's like, we stay 4x3. Okay, I like that. I can get that tree out. Dang, I just lose too much sky. I have to compromise a little bit. Ah, I don't like that crop either. Just, I like the sky. This is the best part. Right in here. That kind of works. Okay, I think I see it now. Let's see if I can get... I'm gonna go with that. And I think all I need is a little bit of tone curve action. This purple sky though is really weird. You have a chainsaw nature. I got mixed feelings about keeping it purple or making it this way. Just pulling the purple off a little bit. Gosh, why is it purple? Yeah. Right in here. Okay. And I mean the purple is really cool though. Let's see if we can make the clouds even more interesting. Yeah, the clouds are already pretty good. Let me look at the clouds. I don't know, Nature. I thought about black and white, but I do like the purple. I mean, I like and I don't like the purple. Just a little hint. Well, we can do monochrome and then split tone it. I think that'll work. Uh, yeah, I'll split tone this. Let me work with the tones just a little bit more. All right. So if I split tone it, let's do a green split tone. And pull, let me see if I pull the greens back a little bit. Yeah, that looks really good. Pull this up a little bit. Right in here. Okay, let me pull this back. Just need to see. Okay. Let me go back to the green. Right about. All right, there we go. I think I'll end it here. Let's see a before and after. Yeah, I mean, I like the original shot. It's already pretty awesome. But going to black and white, since it's only purple in the sky, going to black and white didn't hurt it much. But I didn't want to lose all the color, so hence the split tone. And I like this road down here, but this is really a separate shot without the lightning. I don't like the road stealing any of the thunder, really, literally from the image itself. So I think that's my final answer. Now, see, the road doesn't distract your eyes from what's really happening here with the lightning, right? And the building too. Now that the building's in black and white, it doesn't distract from, I think, the lightning. Okay. I think that was a decent edit. Really beautiful shot though, really perfect. Oh, see who sent that in? That was from William Wong. Okay, thanks, William. Thanks for sending that. That was a nice shot. Oh, this reminds me of who sent this? Arthur. This reminds me of Long Beach, I think, in New York. I don't know why. I have a shot similar to this. God, when I was shooting my little Canon point and shoots back in the early 2000s. I'm gonna do a tall shot here. Maybe not that tall. Let's try. Oh, the bird is blurry. Dude, this shutter speed must be like really slow. Let me look at the EXIF here. EM5 Mark III. Oops. EM5 Mark III F11. Wow. 1/50th of a second. With a 40 to 150 f2.8. God, why in God's name did you shoot at f11? I would have shot this easily f2.8 because everything's so far away. f4 at the most. Then you would have gotten a much faster shutter speed because that's kind of the problem here. All this water is just slightly blurry, so I think you got some motion blur in here. It's not just the f11, but there's like camera shake a little bit too. So let's do a little bit of straightening. Like so. And only really two colors here, this blue and purple, right? Pull off some of the color. See if we can save the beach. No, I'm not going to save the beach. I'm going to silhouette the beach out. And the bird. Why did that? Turn that off. Let's see if I can silhouette. Yeah. Let me put a pin here and see if I can silhouette this beach completely. Oh crap, I'm on green. Hold on. Put a pin here. There we go. And let's do... Oh, I can't do soft focus because I've already picked pop art. And I think a square crop like this would be better. All right, I'm done. So there's a before and after. There's a wave here, but yeah, God, everything. I think you have some motion blur in this shot. What it feels like. That's what I would do. I think maybe monochrome, but I don't see that working. That doesn't work. I like the colors better. Okay. All right. Thanks, Arthur. But yeah, watch your f-stop. I don't know why you shot f11. Maybe there's a reason. I don't know. Joni, got a nice little stream here with some slow, let's see, 1/4 second, f5.6, 12 to 40 Pro EM10 Mark II. Yeah, you know, with streams, I never like it when the sticks cross over like this and break the pattern. It's really hard though. I have so many pictures of streams with like little branches and all kinds of crap cluttering it up, and I could never get them composed. Meaning I couldn't save them. I don't know if there's still too much here. That helps a little bit. Yeah, I gotta go right there. And yeah, I don't need any filters on this one. Let's bring out the water. Let's do that. Turn off the noise filter. And if we can make the water pop now. Yeah, I'm gonna go with a soft filter again. I need to just get a little bit less clutter. And crank up the reds. Oh, I don't have red saturation, so okay. Too much vignette. Um, yeah, the water needs a sparkle, and there's just too many branches. So I end up, a lot of times when I walk and I'm trying to get a stream shot, if I can't get these branches like not in the shot, I just don't even bother anymore. Because it's just too hard to get a nice feel or a serenity feeling when there's this clutter from branches everywhere. And I just need to warm it up a bit, and I think we're done. So let's go to, oh, it's already pretty warm, but let's try 7500K. Wow, we need more. 8000K. How come it's not changing the white balance? I would think 8000K would be almost mud. Let me see. I'm just gonna exaggerate 10,000K. Let me see. Why? Wow, this is tough. That's too much. I think I'll just do 8500K. All right. All right, final answer. But there's the before and after. But yeah, with these stream shots, man, it's tough when there's so many branches everywhere. So I just try to declutter it best I can between cropping out the really big sticks in the picture. And there's, you know, if you look, there's not much action going on here with the water anyway. I like how the light's hitting different things. So this is the kind of shot where I would zoom in on a lot of stuff. I would zoom in right here. I kind of like this little spot here. I like this spot here. There's a lot of little spots that I like that I would probably work this scene a little more. But I would lose so much detail cropping in down here. It would just be terrible. So we have to go with this. All right. We'll go with that. Thanks, nature. Wow, this is interesting. Rob shoot photos. I wonder, did you use your 60 macro on this? Let me see. No, you used the 14 to 150 kit lens. F16, half a second, ISO 200. I would have gone to ISO low and did F8. Because F16 is so much diffraction. You know, the images are just going to be soft. Looks like maybe you were handheld because I see a little bit of motion blur. I mean, that might be just diffraction, but yeah, put the EM10 Mark II in ISO low and try F8 next time, and you'll still get a half-second shutter speed. Yeah, I like the greens. I like the reds here. And I like a lot of things. I like the composition. I'm not going to crop this at all, actually. I'm just going to try and accentuate the colors here, the reds and the greens. So do pop art 2. Go to 6000K because the greens are a little bit bluish. And do I have any color adjustments? No, because it's an EM10. Go with natural. Oh, I wish I could pull the reds out a little more. I'll have to go a little warmer. Let's try 6300. And add just a little bit of magenta. Okay. And The haze. Let me. I don't want to. I don't want to blow the highlights out here, but I do want to give the image some bite with the haze. And let's see if we can get some of the sharpness back. Turn off the... Man, you had your noise filter on too, Rob. Come on. Rookie move. Rookie mistake. All right. You're better than that. Let's see. Did I save any of the detail? A little bit. All right. I think that's it though. I don't like the shine here, but I don't know if I can save that without jacking up the rest. Let me see if I can make the whites a little stronger here. I'm gonna put a pin here. Maybe just do this. No. Okay. A little bit too much. Okay. That's too much magenta. Let's go a little bit warmer. All right, final answer. Yeah, I like that. I think in Lightroom, I would accentuate the reds to contrast the green or complement the greens a little better. But yeah, now we can really see the rocks here and a little bit down in here. It's a little bit too punchy. Maybe a little bit less pull on the shadows here. But yeah, I think that's the final answer there. Yeah, nice shot, Rob. Really good. Oh, wow, I have to work fast because I have a photo shoot to go to, or photo job. Let's see. I like this. Almost as is. Just a slight adjustment here. And let's see. There's enough color. I think we can work with this. Try a wider crop. Oh, Rob, you're here. You forgot your force stop. Yeah. Put the weather sealing the test. Yep. 3 to 4 minutes. Wow, 3 to 4 minutes behind. Was that a frog? I didn't see the frog. Man, there's a huge delay on the chat section today, huh? Not sure I like clipping off the top of this mountain too much. Maybe. Let me see how that looks. This kind of works. Right about there. not crazy about the way this corner is, but a slight crop this way. And I'm not digging all this green though. Yeah, well, you're probably working with raw files anyway, right, Rob? So noise filter is not going to apply on a raw image. I think if I was going to stay color, this would be the way to go. Let me do a quick before and after. I mean, I like the depth of the tall, like the portrait, a little better than this landscape image, but then I don't like all this water down here. It's just too much. And there's a dead fish or something here. I'd brush that out. I feel like this is like an Ansel Adams shot. Let me pull in a black and white. Yeah, that's about 90% there. Then pull in a red filter. And then we'll have to readjust our tone curves. Just a little bit. Okay, I think that works. Let's see down here. Yeah, we're good here, good here. Slight pull here. All right, final answer. So I just went punchy black and white because the colors were just really weird to me and the white balance didn't work too well. Oh, made me dizzy. All right. Yeah, I think that looks good. Let's see. Yep, I like that. I like this person on the pier. Now they're a little bit more prominent. Yeah, that looks really good. You know, without my big head in it. Lots of good detail there. What was this anyway? I didn't even look at the EXIF. 12 to 40 Pro EM1 Mark II f 5.6. Yeah, perfect perfect settings for this scene. All right, let's go to the next one. Oh, we got 3 left. Okay, I'm gonna be really fast because I have to leave at 10. Ooh, look at the rainbow. Wow, and this is what? EM10 Mark III with a 40 to 150 Pro lens. F4, 1/160th. Why is this is a 4:3 crop, okay. I don't know if we really need the beach front. Something like that. And do I have any color saturation? Probably not. Oh, I do have some. I have to come back to this, but the yellows and reds usually just do orange. I'm trying to see if I can bring this rainbow out a little bit. Oh, is this yours, Jock? Yeah, don't worry about it. It's close enough. You know, if I use the haze though, that's gonna kill the rainbow, I think. Let me see. No, actually it's helping. So I thought it would kill it, but there we go. And some clarity. And let's straighten it a little bit, slightly off. And let me check the other settings here. This is off to a +1. And we need to be even warmer. Let's try 6500K. Ah, that doesn't look good. Let's go back to 6000K. And then once I get the, yeah, that's a little better. I might come back to that, but let me, maybe it's because of this, that the white balance shouldn't have messed with that. Yeah, but that's helping the rainbow. All right, let's go back to the tone curve. Right in there. This back. About there. Light vignette. And just double check my crop. Okay. I think that's what I would do with this one. Maybe a little overdone on the vignetting, but that's, yeah, the vignetting's got to go. Turn that off. Let that render. Phew, computer's really slowing down now. Oh, battery. Yeah, so I know it's getting near to my time. Let me fix the battery real quick. I only got a couple of edits to go, and then we can get to the viewer edits, and then I have to go do a photo shoot. All right, there we go. Yeah, that looks good. I think that works. I mean, I wish, you know what, a vertical would be better now that I've, this is better. Get rid of this beach a little bit. Come in a little tighter. There we go. That's the image there. So there's the before and after. Yeah, the vertical works better. It just needs to render because there's banding and all kinds of other crap. But my computer is really dragging today. I can't explain it. We're gonna let that render. There we go. Now some of the banding's going away. All right, that looks good. All right, let's go to the next one. Wow, this is Jose. Wow, this is beautiful. Let me see. I'm just gonna go wider, get rid of some of this grass at the bottom. Or tumbleweed, whatever this is at the bottom. Man, but this is really nice. Warm it up slightly and I think we're done. So let's see. Let's do a 16 by 7. Like so. Come up here. Be right about there. And let's fix the shadow area. So we're already good here. Bring a little more of that shadow in. Maybe not. I may just need some dehaze. Yeah. Slightly warmer. Try 5700. It doesn't need to be a lot warmer, just a little bit. Oh, okay, Jock. I'll check out your Instagram. I think I just recently started following you on Instagram. I think this is all I really need to do with this image. Basically a crop and contrast. I mean, I think what I would have done is maybe bracket this shot so I could save the shadow area here a little better and do some blending. But other than that, you know, for a single image, this is really good. And Lightroom would be better at pulling the shadows and things, because when I try to pull the shadows in Workspace, it starts to lose that contrast. Like that, right? Let me try that. But that looks good. Oh my god, look at these people over here. I didn't even see that. They're so tiny. Wow. Wow, these are humongous. I never seen anything that big in my life. My goodness. These people are so tiny. I can't believe it. But yeah, okay, that's my edit. All right, last one here. Oh, a mannequin. Nice camera. What are they shooting? I can't even read that. It's ironic. No eyes on the mannequin here, and then they're using a camera. I'm just gonna crop a little off the top, so I'm gonna go with a square crop. Like so. Come off the edge a little bit. There. And let's see what filters we have. We have none. Why? This is an ORF. This must be a really old camera. Let me see. F3.2 CZ. I have no idea what camera this was. C5. Must be a pocket point and shoot camera. That's why I got no art filters. Huh. Okay. They're gonna make me do this the hard way. All right. fine. We're gonna pull this and vignette it. And right there. Just a tiny bit in here. Why is this a monitor? Man, this camera's jacking up Workspace left and right. Workspace doesn't know what to do with it. I think that's it though. Pull up the shot. Do I have any? I don't have nothing. Can I even change white balance? I got any? Yeah, I got a little bit of white balance control. Must have been a tungsten light on this mannequin. But I need to go just a little bit cooler. Oh, no. Maybe it was fine the way it was. Yeah. All right, final answer. So I'm just cropping out like this sign, this window frame over here. And then giving it some pop. I like his shirt, his dog shirt. I have to get one like that. So I'm always wearing these like ugly shirts in the streams lately. But they're nice and cool for summer, man. And they stay dry. All right, let's look at the viewer edits and then I really have to go. But yeah, everybody, thanks for sending those in. They're always a lot of fun to edit, right? Good old Olympus Cam Media. Wow. Yeah, that is old, right? That was probably like what, 2 megapixels? So first let's look at the original image. Let me see. I think that, yeah, no, that's my edit. Here's the original. So here's the original image. I mean, I took this with the TG5, and actually what I did is I crawled down under the bridge, and then I stood on a rock, like right where I'm standing here in the image, and took the picture handheld with the TG5. I can't believe, if you look at the EXIF, right, this was a half-second exposure. But since it was fairly wide angle, I kind of got away with the handheld part. And then for whatever reason, I stopped it down to f8. But this is the TG5 camera. It did a good job. For a lot of shots, this camera is, you know, just for a point and shoot, this camera is a lot of fun. I like it. And then I'll just show you real quick my edit. Well, if it comes up, I'll let you know. Well, let's see. I like this. Black and white. I mean, you know, I'm a big black and white fan. I used to hate black and white, but now I'm like a huge fan of black and white. I like that, Ivan. Good job. Good job on the tones and everything. It's a little bit tight on the crop for me. But yeah, that's a good job on the tones there. Oh, hey, John. Yeah, I stream on Tuesday morning. Who's this? Got to be Neo. Yeah, it's Neo. Look at this. He's always like doing these composites and then taking a picture from somewhere. I think this was on my Instagram, but sometimes he does like screen captures off my videos. But this is weird. Look how everything is all smooth. So you did some sort of art filter effect and smoothed everything out. Because the original image was very gritty. I like how the water is nice and smooth here, though. And then you have a couple other characters here. I guess they're from something. I don't know what. I don't know who these people are, but this actor looks familiar. Okay, that's a cool edit. Oh, hi. Wow, we have a Korean here. I recognize the Korean lettering. I'm pretty sure that's Korean. Let's see. Hey, Serge. Robert De Niro in the pic. Okay, yeah, Robert De Niro. Yeah, really? Hey, John. Yeah, okay, let's see. This is from Sam Nazari. Yeah, you did a very similar thing to what I did, except for the white balance. But other than that, this is really close to what I did. But yeah, I see what you guys, because someone made a comment that the picture was already really close, so there wasn't a lot of wiggle room. But I like how you did the contrast and the saturation a little bit on this. Just very subtle change. I would have tweaked the white balance a little bit, and then you and I would have had the exact same edit, because this is really close to what I did. Because when I pulled it up at first, I thought it was my edit, and then I saw the name and I said, oh, that's not mine. And then here, let's see, Von Schwarzschild went totally opposite. I like this too. This is a very, very interesting. It has a very, very different feel. Whereas the one I had, you know, my edit was just had a lot of bite. This one is just soft, you know, without being and vintage looking. I don't know. I don't know what it is about this, but this is a very, very, very different mood. Very different feel to it. I like it though. Okay, thanks, Von Schwarzschild. That's an interesting edit. I can't put my finger on it, but it's a low contrast. It's very different than what I did, but it still works, I think, on this image. It's in your diary. You still keep handwritten notes. Oh, this is the original image. So yeah, that makes it easier to compare, right? So if I do this as a 1, this as a 2. Okay. Anyhow, let's go to the next one. That's the original. This is my edit. Is it? No, this is Rob Shoot's photo edit. God, everybody's on the same page with me. Same idea, right? Basically a little contrast. And it doesn't look like he's added any saturation though. Mostly contrast, but you're able to save the mist, which I think is a little bit different than Samir's. These well, there's still some mist, but yours is a little more prominent. What is this? That's my edit. I skipped one. Here we go. You kept the mist a little bit more on that, Rob. But not much saturation. I think it looks like you didn't touch that too much. See, this is my edit, right? Lots of saturation, contrast, and then I warmed it up. And this is what I came up with. But yeah, I lost a little bit of the haze or mist from the water. But yeah, I'm just a little bit warmer than everybody else. Oh, look at this. This is really nice. I like this. I like this contrast. It's different. It's contrasty, but it's not harsh. It's like just right. It's like this is black, but it's not quite black. But everything here has been, yeah, this is really good. I like this contrast. And the muted colors are really good too. And then of course the framing always adds a little, you know, accent to the whole image. Oh, Serge, this is yours, Serge. Nice one. I really like what you did here. Yeah, that's a really good edit, right, Rob? Let's see what's going on here. This is from Joni. River of Gold. Wow. This is very different. And a much tighter crop. I like this though. I see what you're going for. This part here sort of is supposed to lead you into the picture, right? Up to the back. And then it's very muted up until you get up into the rapids here. It'd have been nice if this yellow could have went all the way back, right? Like just brush in the yellow color back here. That would have just made it a little bit more interesting. But I like what you're doing here. Let me get my head out of the way. I would have liked to seen the yellow go all the way back, but other than that, this is pretty cool. Yeah, and it's a good crop too. It's actually, this crop works. I didn't think you could really crop this image, but you seem to have been able to crop this and still make it work. So that's cool. All right. Oh, you practice twice a week? Good. I'm glad, Serge. So if you're not taking pictures, you can edit mine, right? At least you get some practice in that way. Yeah, see, this is a similar crop, but it's vertical to what Joni did. Who sent this in? John Follows? So everybody saw this row of rocks here, or some of you saw the row of rocks here that I didn't notice that before. But this is good too. This is really interesting. You know, it's much warmer. I like warmer images, but it's not like a golden warm. It's more of a greenish warm or yellowish. It's more yellow warm. And the vertical is interesting too. I think this is a really good take on the image that a lot of us didn't do, right? Most of us just stuck with the portrait, or I mean the landscape shot, but the portrait works. The portrait makes an interesting point of view too. I like it. It works. Okay, nice job, John. Oh, Jonas, that was yours? Oh, you're here. Okay. Yeah, I liked it, Jonas. I like this. I wish the yellow would have gone up here, but yeah, I liked it. And this is from John Follows. Oh yeah, this must have been after no, it's not after. This is the one that kept crashing my workspace, but that was the last one anyway. So you guys, I have to go. I have here, sorry. I got so many different buttons over there. But I have to go to do a photo job. I have a real estate job. I might vlog it. I don't know. Cuz there's I'll have to see when I get there if I have time, cuz I have so much to do today. But thanks again for joining today. I appreciate you guys sending all your pictures in and then doing edits on mine. It's always fun to see what you guys do with mine. Hopefully you enjoy what I did with yours. But we'll catch you guys back on Thursday. I can end this. There we go.